Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my grocery shop to feed a family of 4 on a low income for under £160. This shop consists mainly of Aldi items, but I did pop into Morrisons and Asda to get a couple of other bits, which I'll explain why later on in the video. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help grow my channel. Also, towards the end of the video, I've added in an extra section which shows you the prep that I did before I headed to the shops. Mixture of fruit and veg here. I do love to give my daughter bananas to snack on, and we do have a few apples left over. I did buy some blueberries. I bought some blueberries in Aldi, and when I got home I dropped them and then they were gone. Then when I went to Asda, I bought some more blueberries, got to the checkout. Once again, the packet was split and I couldn't use it, so yeah, I've struggled to get blueberries this week, but yeah, we'll make do with this for now. I've got our usual veg, some carrots and some broccoli. We've got some onion and garlic already at home, and then some potatoes for our meals. A new snack that I'm going to be trying with my daughter this week in regards to finger food is actually giving her a boiled carrot stick to snack on. So that's sort of like a step forward, rather than like mixing it into the meals or mashing it down. I'm actually going to try and give it her as a finger food as well. So before I headed to Aldi, I did a quick inventory to see what we currently had. We had lots of cornflakes, Rice Krispies. I realised that we actually had loads of Rice Krispies left. We had a big box of cornflakes, so we didn't need that much. However, my partner tried different cereals, but right now he's having lots of Cocoa Pops, and my son has some on weekend as well. So I bought 5 boxes of Cocoa Pops. Basics for some of our meals. Got some pasta here. I did originally have 5 of these. One of them split open as I got to the till, so the lady kindly got me another one, but she got me one of these ones instead, which is fine. And then I've got some spaghetti as well, and I've also got some sunflower oil as well. So usually I would get olive oil, but I'm trying to keep my costs down as much as possible this month. We do use a fryer at home, which is why I've got 2. One day I'd love to get an air fryer. Now, when I did the emergency £10 shop, I did get these for the first time and they're absolutely fine. And we do have it planned for a couple of meals. And then I've topped up on some chopped tomatoes. We've already got quite a few at home. And then got quite a few baked beans. My partner loves to have beans on toast, especially in the morning or for like a brunch. I also forgot to mention that I had to pop back into Aldi to get this pesto. It's great for a quick and easy meal when we just want pasta pesto.
Where I can see you so clear. All we got is here and now. So give it all you got.
One of the big changes I made this month to really save money, because I noticed that I was about £40 over budget, swapping from chicken breast to chicken drumsticks. And you know, I started buying fillets all the time. I really noticed how much more we've spent on groceries. When we have chicken drumsticks, we tend to season them, put them in the oven, and then we'll break bits and then chuck it into our dinner. So for example, with a stir fry, it's very easy to just chuck it in the oven, let it cook away, then once it's done, break it down and then just mix it in with the rice and the veg. Now, I was tempted to get 10% or 20% because it is cheaper. And then we've got the chicken fillets for any meals where we just feel that we really would prefer the chicken fillets. The next stage now is to portion this up and then put it in the freezer. 1 pack would cover 2 meals. These are the cold items that I bought from Aldi. It's not much at all, is it? That's because I had planned to go straight to Asda afterwards like I usually would, but because I took my daughter with me, I ended up coming home. Usually we would get 2 olive spreads. We've got 1 left, we just needed 1. We've also got a cheese left, and because I'm not really having as many sandwiches right now, the cheese is lasting a lot longer. Although he's homeschooling at the minute, he should be at school for the rest of the month. And then I always get coleslaw each week.
I once felt. I'm done with the defense.
These digestives are for my partner. I realised when I got there, I always forget to ask him what he wants because like he's quite fussy, so I can't just get him anything. So I always default to getting him the same digestive biscuits. So I have to make a mental note to ask him what else he would like me to get. Next, I've got some biscuits for myself, and I'm trying my best not to have too many snacks, but what I realise is by keeping none in the house, it then makes me like buy treats when I'm going out to get shopping. I've also got some breadsticks as well. This is not only for myself to snack on, but also for my daughter too, as she's getting more advanced with the eating. I've recently just started giving her breadsticks. This is one of the items where I was in two minds whether to buy 2 bags, but to be honest, I sort of feel like once the bag's done, we'll just have other snacks in the house. I don't really have crisps that often, it's mainly on the weekend.
Felt like nothing.
Next, I've got toiletries here. I felt a bit nervous about sharing everything here, but if it helps anyone else, I'm willing to share. I've used Always for pads for many years. I have never used anything else. And this was the first time that I had tried these. I thought, let me just try them, see if they're any good. I don't expect much of them. As this month's approached, I realised, oh yeah, they were fine. I actually forgot that they wasn't the Always brand. So this is a new swap that I've made. I am a person that has to take tablets every time because the pain is really bad. I've also got toothpaste as well. I've got 2 of them because this is something that I often will have to pop into the shop halfway through the month to get more of. So this is like a lesson learned. So I've bought 2 and I don't need to worry about it. Usually I would buy 2 hand washers each month. However, we've got 1 left over, so we've got sufficient. Same again for the shower gel. We've got a couple of shower gels left, so I've just bought 1. This is another swap that I've made recently and I absolutely love this body wash. Next, I've got medication. My partner suffers from quite bad allergies, so I've got some for him.
Everything's so much better. Riding high on the river, you and I, we're climbing way up together.
I've got some wipes for when we're just wiping the shopping down. It's especially handy when I'm on my own and I just need to get the cold bits in, and I've got my daughter there and I need to get things done quickly. I've got some dishwasher tablets. This tends to last a month and a half because we use 1 dishwasher tablet a day. It's one of those items that we buy sort of every other month. Then I've got some washing powder, and we tend to use 1 of these for the month. And then we've got some washing up liquid, and once again this probably lasts for a whole month. And then I bought 2 packs of this toilet roll. Last month was the first month I actually tried this Aldi toilet roll. For a while we were getting the toilet roll from Asda, but we've recently switched to the Aldi one, and yeah, these are fine, they're brilliant. I had it on my shopping list to get tissue, but I actually forgot that I was supposed to get a few more, not just 1. I may buy some more later on in the month.
Standing on the dizzying heights.
Next, we've got the baby section, and it's all things baby for my daughter who will be 9 months in a couple of days. So firstly, we've got the nappies, and honestly I can't fault them. When I had my son, I used to buy branded nappies and I cannot tell the difference. Brilliant, they don't leak throughout the night. I can't fault them. Recently, in the last month, moved her up to size 5 and they fit her really well. Next, we've got the wipes. What I found is because I've been buying shop owned products this time round, I've noticed that the wipes are so different for different shops. So there's some shops got a really strong scent to it, or they're really soapy, or they're quite dry. Aldi's range, they've got a perfect balance. Then I've got some meals for those days where we're extremely busy. I've not had chance to prep meals in advance, or we're out and about and you know we need to give her some lunch or dinner. She loves the spaghetti bolognese. I always like to have a couple of snacks. I've got these carrot puffs which she really likes those, and then we've also got some rice cakes too, so we've got a nice mix.
Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Show me something.
Bread from Morrisons because obviously they do the best bread. I always like to shop around. I spotted these Tetley's tea bags on sale in Morrisons. Usually they'd be about £5 for a bag of this size in Asda, but I noticed recently they were £7, so I thought, no, I'm not buying them. I was in Morrisons just like a few days later and spotted this on offer for £5. The opportunity to grab these. Always worth having a shop around and looking to see if there's any offers elsewhere. The bits from the Asda haul wasn't available in Aldi, or bits that I may have forgotten, and I also popped into Morrisons. The last couple of months I've mentioned how I have shopped in Aldi before for their dilute, but I just don't really like it that much. Recently started getting the dilute from Asda and I really do like their dilute. We've got a full bottle at home, so I've only bought 3 for the month. Whilst I love Aldi's baby range, I do find it incredibly limited, so I popped into Asda to get some of them. I've also noticed there's not really any baby porridge in Aldi. Do let me know if you've spotted any. So I've got one set of rusks, and this will last a whole month. I've also got some porridge as well, and then also I've got some of these biscuits as well, which she really like. I got these as a snack for myself, so I tend to have them on an afternoon if I'm feeling a bit peckish and it's not quite dinner time yet. Next I've got some hot chocolate. I was going to get the Cadbury's, but I saw this on offer and I thought, oh, I'd love to try this. I really do like to splash out on a hot chocolate. What's the one thing you have to splash out on? Do let me know in the comments. Random bits from Asda, it's just because there was a couple of bits that I had actually forgot. When I realised I was really under budget with my grocery spend, so I decided that I was going to spend roughly around £5 on treats. This included some apple turnovers, some cookies and some bacon, but we also got some orange juice and some fresh bread. Originally in Aldi I had got some crunchies and some buttons as well. What's your thoughts on the idea of having the same meal plan throughout the course of the month but different meals each day? Do you think that's boring? Yeah or no? It's my regular meals. I do need to mix it up, but it's just so simple and easy, and I guess I'm a little bit worried about the cost of ingredients and the idea of trying different meals and then it just making my grocery bill shoot right up. But I have left Tuesday blank for a chance to try out a new meal each week, and then if it's affordable and it's nice, then I can add that to my list of recipes. £309, which is way over my budget. I'm going to check all the cupboards and I'm going to cross off all the items that we already have, and I should keep spare an additional £10 with my weekly fresh food top up. And still it comes up to £270 including the formula. So I'm a little bit worried because I'm still £40 over budget. And shops today, my monthly grocery shop should come up to about £140 excluding the formula. As you can see, I've got a full pack that I haven't used, so it's items like this that I can cross off, which is why it's so good to do an inventory. The Aldi shop came up to £105. It's also worth mentioning that I did buy 3 reusable bags as well, and the Morrison shop was £12, and then also the Asda shop was £35, which £5 of that includes the treats. And there we have it. That is my monthly shop to feed a family of 4 on a low income, mainly from Aldi, with a few top-ups from Asda and also a couple of bits from Morrisons. I hope the video was useful for you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.